What do you really want?
Do you want to be rich or do you want to be wealthy? While often used interchangeably, rich generally refers to having a high income or a large amount of money at a given time, while wealthy indicates a more substantial financial position with significant assets and investments that provide long term financial security, essentially meaning you have the ability to generate income from your assets beyond just your salary. The late Miles Monroe broke it down in terms of what they talk about. He said, poor people pursue money, spend money, talk about money all the time. Rich people pursue things, buy things, talk about things they have. Wealthy people pursue purpose, grow money, and talk about ideas. Let's listen to what Miles Monroe had to say about it.
There are three types of people in the world. Let's see which one you are. There's poor people, there's rich people, and there's wealthy people. Poor people always thinking about money. Rich people think about things. It's my car. It's my house. My jet ski. That's rich people. They're still miserable. But wealthy people think differently. They think about ideas. Poor people, strange people, they pursue money. Rich people, they accumulate money. Wealthy people, they create money. I wonder which one you are, which category you in.
So, those were some general definitions. Let's zoom in on you. What defines your financial status? We've all thought about it. Where do I stand financially? Am I just getting by? Do I have more than enough? Or am I building something that will last? The answer isn't always about how much you see in your bank account. It's about understanding the difference between simply having money, being rich, and truly being wealthy. This isn't about judgment. This is about taking control of your financial destiny. Remember that wealth can also be defined in terms of health, family, freedom, and all the other things that add joy, happiness, and contentment to one's life. Having money is straightforward. You've got cash in your pocket, maybe a little in the bank. It covers your bills, puts food on the table. You're comfortable for now. Being rich, however, is a different story. It's about having more cars, a bigger house, maybe even a boat. It's about the outward signs of success. But is that all there is? True wealth runs deeper. It's about financial freedom. It's not tied to a paycheck or a lavish lifestyle. Wealth is about having options, security, and the ability to make an impact. It's about leaving a legacy. Think of it this way: money is a resource, rich is a status, wealth is a mindset. You know, there is another category, and if you don't see yourself in what I've explained so far, you may belong to that category where you don't have cash, not in your pocket, not in the bank. Your bills, rent, and basic needs are not covered. You need this more than ever. We were not meant to just scrape by. In Deuteronomy chapter 8, verses 17 and 18, it states, "You may say to yourself, my power and the strength of my hands have produced this wealth for me. But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms His covenant, which He swore to your ancestors, as it is today." So it is clear that God has given us the power to create wealth, to build something meaningful with our talents and passions. He wants us to prosper. But how we view wealth matters. As the great leader and author Miles Monroe said, poor people see a dollar as something to spend. Rich people see it as something to save. But wealthy people see a dollar as something to invest. Wealthy people understand that money is a seed. Plant it wisely and it will multiply, creating opportunities not just for yourself, but for generations to come. If true generational wealth is ever to be realized, then both the givers and the receivers must be equipped, not just with money, but with wisdom. It's not enough to pass down assets if you don't pass down understanding. Because what isn't taught is often lost. Let training become a family legacy, something shared from the youngest child to the wisest elder. If you already have wealth, education is the key to keeping it alive and flowing through your family's bloodline for generations to come. And if you are still on the journey to acquiring it, learning how to preserve and grow it is the only way to ensure it doesn't disappear in your children's hands. Don't just build wealth, build a family prepared to carry it forward. So, are you ready to shift your mindset? Are you ready to step into the abundance that God has planned for you? It starts with a decision to see money not just as something to spend, but as a tool to build, to create, to impact the world around you. It's about finding your purpose and using your unique gifts to serve others. Don't settle for just having money. Don't get caught up in the trappings of being rich. Strive for true wealth, the kind that lasts, the kind that makes a difference. Take that step today. Invest in yourself. Invest in your dreams. Start building a legacy that will bless you and those you love for years to come. Explore the power of investing while you are living. Putting a little consistently over time to gain you much. Visit the Chameleon Victories YouTube channel today. Subscribe and start by registering for training. Learn about the silent thief of wealth, why you stay broke, and how to break free.